So, wow, there are times when you just sit back and you think about things and kind of think about the correlations between what's going on or what has happened in life. And I'm sitting here today, and I know I've heard this 1,000 times, maybe even 1,000,000 times, especially with a child growing up in the 90s and early 2000s. But the phrase, "that's so Raven," just the TV show in itself with Raven Simone, you know, you hear it, you see it, you don't kind of put the two together when you think about a children's TV show and a professional football team. But there comes a time when you have to say to yourself, yeah, that's so Raven. And I think that day has finally come for me because there have been reports that I've been ignoring because I didn't really want to hear it, that the Baltimore Ravens and wide receiver DeSean Jackson are in discussion. Now, I'm pretty sure with this discussion, there's going to be a signing because, as always, in a Raven like move, we're talking to a 35-year-old wide receiver that was not in the league. We're talking to a 35-year-old wide receiver that no other teams had interest in. We're talking about a 35-year-old wide receiver that could not make it with the Rams nor the Raiders. But yet and still, I'm sure if I jump on Twitter right now, he's going to come to Baltimore and be a star. He's going to come light the world afire, like AJ Klein and Copeland and whoever else that we were going to sign, looking at the dude that we're signing off the practice squad. I mean, this is such a Raven move. Now, we could have had a Robbie Anderson. We could have had a Robbie Anderson. And if you don't know, he cost the Arizona Cardinals a sixth round pick in 2024. So that's not even a sixth round pick for this upcoming draft. It's in 2024 and a seventh round pick in 2025. So they're giving up back end of the draft compensation that nobody really gives a damn about. And it's not even for the upcoming year. Both picks aren't even in the same year for Robbie Anderson, who is slightly more durable, a lot younger, and probably fits the scheme that we run. Not to mention, in the offseason, he was working out with Lamar. So they're familiar with each other. They're familiar with each other. Not us, not the Ravens. The Raven like move is to get the guy that's past his prime, has little left in the tank, and is going to cost the least. He may not produce, but he doesn't cost as much. But we can say to the flock and we can say to Lamar, look, we're getting you some help. When in reality, they are not. 35 years old. I mean, you could have got a 31-year-old, 32, but a 35-year-old smaller wide receiver that struggles to stay healthy. That's so Raven. That is so Raven. Now, if you say to me, Hendo, why didn't we give up the draft capital to go out and get Robbie Anderson? Well, I'm going to tell you like was told to me. I was told, like I said, there's no scoop, no inside info, just people talking and, having conversations. But what was told to me was the Ravens didn't want to give up that draft capital because they need to retool for next year because they know for a fact they're going to lose Lamar. That's why they haven't made any roster moves, anything extravagant that's going to put us over the top because they know for a fact Lamar is not going to resign with the team. They know with the franchise tag, he's not coming back. They know they're not going to give him the guaranteed money that he wants, so he's going elsewhere, and we're going to need every draft pick that we have to retool this team to get back to mediocrity. Because that's what it is. Once Lamar goes, we're the Arizona Cardinals. We're the old New York Jets. That's what's going to happen. We're going to replace the old New York Jets if we lose Lamar. And this is what you do to show your quarterback that you have complete faith in him. This is what you do to show your quarterback. Look, we rock with you. We want to win. We're putting everything around you. And I'm telling you, I better not get on Twitter and see, oh, look, see, I told you, Ravens always doing for Lamar because I don't give a damn what time it is. I will get up 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning before it's time for me to go to work. And I will go on a 2-hour rant. This is not a move suggesting that they're doing something for Lamar. This is not a move suggesting that they want to win a Super Bowl. Y'all keep thinking that these street meat free agents that nobody else wants. That's why they're sitting at home in week 6, going into week 7. There's a reason for this. And y'all want to hope and pray and believe just so you can say that you were right, that these things work out. And have they yet? Have they yet? I need to do a count. I need to do a count of all the transactions we've done since the end of training camp, going into the season, picking up people, wasting money that didn't work out. I should do a video about that just to show y'all we will sign anybody, anywhere at the right price, regardless if they fit the team, they work out for the team, or if it's in the best interest of this team. We will sign anybody just to say that we're signing people, just so the Purple Patrol can be like, look, we're making moves. What move have we made? What move have we made to get significantly better? And I'll give you Jason Pierre-Paul. And after that first 2 hustle weeks, it's come back to life, back to reality, soul to soul. If you don't know, now you know. But I digress. Woosah, woosah. Now, let's get to some important business. I need to apologize to one of my patrons, Queen Yolanda B. I like to apologize for the video that's out right now. Apparently, she was not happy with me at all. Even though I pointed out the positives of Odafe Owe, she didn't seem to like that too much. I don't think it was positive enough for her. Or maybe it was the wrong positives that I posted. So Yolanda, I would like to say I'm truly sorry. Please forgive me. And maybe later tonight, when I hop on Coach's show, Sip the Tally, with Chris Just Joking, Lunch Break Hot Take, OTR Mike, Coach Evans, we might have some positive things to say about Owe. And maybe that'll get you back into my good graces. Or get me back into your good graces. My apologies. That will get me back into your good graces. And we can go on from there. Just don't ask me to say anything positive about Patrick Queen, because I can't.